Hi guys, it's Stacy from Clothes Live On, and today we are going to ship together. I thought it would just be a fun, different thing for me to do, and you guys can see how I ship for Poshmark, eBay, and Mercari because I do have orders from all three platforms from over the weekend. So the first thing I need to do is pull all of my shipping. I use the Wunderlist app for this. So I go into the platform that I am pulling the shipping for, and I just one at a time will pull things. So the first thing I need to pull is a Joie sweater. So then I go into my inventory spreadsheet, and I'm going to see what number that is to pull. So that is going to be 022. So I will just mark that in here. And I'm going to do that for everything until I have the full list of all the items I need to pull. Okay, so here is all of the shipping I need to pull. I am just going to sort it alphabetically. It makes it easier for me to pull. I'm gonna flip the camera around and let's pull the shipping together. Okay, now that we've pulled all of the shipping, it is time to ship. So I'm going to start with Poshmark. I need to pull out my stickers. So on items that are going in poly bags, I put on 2 stickers, a thank you sticker and then a recycling sticker. If it's going in a Tyvek mailer or in a box, I don't use a recycling sticker because those items can't be recycled at the grocery store, which is what my sticker specifically talks about in terms of recycling, so I don't add it on to that. And if it's going in a Tyvek mailer, it still gets a thank you thing. I don't really do anything for shoes though. I just kind of like put them in the box with the padding and, you know, make sure they're not going to get damaged, but I don't add anything else to it beyond that. So I will show you how I'm doing the first one and then we'll speed through it and then I'll slow back down for eBay. And as I'm going, I have clips on my items that are the inventory number. So these stay and get reused. So I just put them in a little drawer off to the side. And then when I put away new inventory, I know that everything in that drawer is available inventory spots. Alright, so there is my 2 stickers on it. Alright, and there we go. This is good to go. This next thing I'm shipping is a bundle, so I actually am just going to use 1 sticker for the whole package. You know, it's all going to the same person. That's unnecessary to do more than that. So I'm just going to use one of these boxes. It is on the smaller side. It's the 1097. If it doesn't fit for whatever reason, I'll just grab a bigger one, but I think that I can get them to fit into this box. But these little like rectangular ones that are thin are my preference for bundles of clothing. All right, see, that worked out great. All right, next I'm shipping a pair of shoes, and this is the box I use for those. It is the shoe box. So I will do that with you guys. So I, of course, just close one in to start. And I like to stuff it with newspaper. I get newspapers a lot because I coupon, so I get a lot of them. And I find this just to be like the most convenient thing to use because then I'm recycling it. So I do one piece in the bottom and I'm going to do one piece on the top. The shoes themselves, I put in individual bags. That way they can't rub against each other and cause damage. And I know a lot of people are trying to move away from using plastic. So if you don't want to use plastic bags to make sure that the shoes don't damage each other, then if you just wrap it in tissue paper and like seal the tissue paper with a piece of tape, that would work too. I would just definitely recommend that you make sure that the shoes can't cause damage to each other in transit. So I am putting the newspaper on top and then I'm just going to tape it closed. Alright, so there's that. I have another pair of shoes to pack up and the rest of my Poshmark stuff before I get to eBay. Alright, now we're going to move on to eBay, and it is a pretty similar process except we are going to add in a scale because you do have to weigh things on eBay. And as I do eBay, I open up and I do the finalfeecalc.com, which gives me an idea of what my profits will be since eBay isn't upfront about that like Poshmark and Mercari are. So I start off and I just put in the info of what they paid, and then I'll put in what my actual shipping cost is. So I am shipping first this torrid dress. So like I said, I will start it off exactly the same. I'm going to use the stickers. I'm going to put it in a poly mailer. Okay, but then from here, what's different is that I'm going to put it on my scale. I'll put that over here so you guys can actually see it. So this weighs 13.2 ounces, which I round up and I will call that 14 ounces. So I just pop that in there and then click update. Since it is going to ship first class, I don't need to put in the dimensions at all. So this is going to be $5.27 to ship. So I did undercharge for shipping, but that's okay. I always guesstimate my shipping on eBay. I don't pre-weigh anything. I just think that's not worth my time since eBay isn't my #1 selling platform. Poshmark is, so I don't want to spend a ton of extra time on eBay stuff when I know that it's probably going to sell on Poshmark over eBay. So I just guesstimate, and sometimes I overcharge by a little bit and sometimes I undercharge, and it's all fine to me. So from here I do click on purchase and print. The one thing I want to note, if you're using a label printer like I am, I use the Dymo. I don't do their auto thing that they do where they want you to print it because it won't print correctly. So instead, I do have it done as a 4x6 label. I have that already set up, and instead I just click on the download the label, which puts it into my downloads, and from there I can print it and it'll print just fine on my Dymo. I just can't do it directly from the way they tell me to print. I do have to download the label in order for it to print correctly on my Dymo. Alright, so that's how that goes. Just like before, we're going to speed it up through the eBay ones, and then the last platform I will show you guys is Mercari. Alright, I wanted to jump in and show you guys what I am doing for this situation. So these jeans that I'm working on shipping actually weigh over a pound. I undercharged for them by a pretty significant amount, and eBay wants to charge me $9.99 to ship them priority, which is more expensive than I want. So what I do instead in this scenario is I go onto pirateship.com. They integrate with eBay, and a lot of times Pirate Ship is cheaper for priority pieces. So I'm going to go under Get Rates. I select that it's in a poly mailer, the size, and the weight. And we will see if that's going to be cheaper than $9.99. Okay, it's going to be $9, so it's not significantly cheaper. This is obviously just shipping to somewhere further away. So that's what I'm going to do though, because it is a little cheaper. So if you are an eBay shipper, Pirate Ship is a great tool. Alright, we are on to the very last item to ship, which is good because my camera's died 2 times, so I don't know if this footage is going to be choppy or not. So for that, you go onto your email, and just like with everything else, you just need to download the label. So I click print shipping label. It's going to bring me over into a different page. Then I download it. On my computer, which I do have a Mac, so I open preview because the label is going to start off weird. It starts off sideways. It's really meant to be in a printer. Mercari doesn't have a way to do it as a 4x6. So I just open it there. I rotate it until it's the correct direction, and then I use the clip tool and I cut it out. And then from there I can print it and it will be just fine. So I just need to click the correct printer, and then that it's going on my 4x6 label. Alright, and that is the last of my shipping. So thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it and found it helpful. I just thought I would do something more chill and kind of let you guys follow along with something that I was going to do anyway. So I hope you liked it or learned something. And of course, if you did, please give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to this channel if you aren't already subscribed so you never miss another one of my videos. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you later. Bye.